Hi guys, I'm back with another video. Today's video is going to be movie review of the SpongeBob movie, Search for SquarePants. I literally just got done watching the SpongeBob movie, Search for SquarePants. And I would just like to say that this is probably going to be the last movie review on the channel for 2025. I'm not really too sure what the plan is for 2026 for movie reviews. I only do like a couple movie reviews a year, and I don't know, I'm kind of very picky what type of movies that I like to review on the channel. That just might be me, but I'm just very picky. But, anyways, this is probably going to be the last movie review on the channel of the year. Also, if you guys have not checked out my food review of the SpongeBob meal, the Burger King Bikini Bottom Bundle meal, go check out that review before watching this movie review because the SpongeBob meal Bikini Bottom Bundle it was a promotional thing with Burger King. They decided to release a SpongeBob meal, the Bikini Bottom Bundle meal, at Burger King before the release of the SpongeBob movie Search for SquarePants, and I'm even wearing the Burger King crown that I got with the meal when I reviewed the meal. So if you haven't checked out my food review of the SpongeBob meal, Bikini Bottom Bundle meal from Burger King, go check out that review before watching this. But this is going to be my movie review of the SpongeBob movie Search for SquarePants. So the movie was originally released on October 26th of 2025 at the American Film Institute Film Festival. This is just a random film festival that they do every year to support filmmakers and to preserve history of movies or whatever. But and then the movie got a theatrical release here in the United States on December 19th of 2025 in the United States. Today is December 23rd, 2025, a couple days after the movie has released in theatrically in theaters. I just got done watching the movie. Um, so the movie is 96 minutes long. The time for the movie is an hour and 36 minutes. The budget for this movie was $64 million, and the box office was about 15.6 to $16 million in the box office. So the budget was 64 million and box office was 15.6 to 16 million. This movie was directed by Derek Dryman, a veteran in the SpongeBob SquarePants series. The screenplay was by Pam Brandy and Matt Lieberman. The story was by Mark Ciselli, Kaz, and Pam Brandy. Mark Ciselli and Kaz are veterans of the SpongeBob SquarePants series. And then it was also produced by Lisa Stewart, Pam Brandy, and Aaron Dem. So let's get into the synopsis. The basic synopsis of this movie, and this basic synopsis is not going to spoil the movie for anybody. So anybody who is watching this video, this is a movie review. No spoilers really, but yeah, a non spoiler description here. Hoping to prove his bravery to Mr. Krabs, SpongeBob follows a mysterious, swashbuckling ghost pirate known as the Flying Dutchman on a seafaring adventure that takes him to the deepest depths of the ocean. So, what are the reviews on this movie? RobertEbert.com gave it 10 out of 10. Fandango gave it an 8 out of 10. Rotten Tomatoes gave it 8 out of 10 based on 42 critics. IMDb gave it a 6 out of 10. Metacritic gave it a 7 out of 10 based on 13 critics. This movie has an average rating of 7 out of 10, and Post Track gave it a 7 out of 10. So, what are my overall thoughts on the SpongeBob movie, Search for SquarePants? I thought it was a good movie. I don't really have anything bad to say about it, really. If I had to do a ranking of all the SpongeBob movies, in my opinion, this would probably be my number 2. So if you want to know my ranking for the SpongeBob movies, I would have to give the SpongeBob movie from 2004 a 7 out of 10. I think the OG movie is the best, but I do think the sequels are good as well. As much as the critics say they're not as good as the SpongeBob SquarePants movie that came out in 2004, and they critically say that they're not as good, I still think the movies are good, and children of all ages are still gonna watch the movie. I'm 21 years old and I'm still watching SpongeBob SquarePants. So I mean, that could really show the relatability of people watching SpongeBob SquarePants. But if I had to rank them, I would give the SpongeBob SquarePants movie from 2004 a 7 out of 10. I would give this movie, I think out of all the sequels, this is the best one so far. And that was really hard to decide because I did really like Sponge on the Run when I reviewed it on my channel, but I would have to say I think the SpongeBob movie Search for SquarePants is better than the SpongeBob movie Sponge on the Run. So this is my number 2. My number 3, and I give this movie a 7 out of 10, but the SpongeBob movie Sponge on the Run, I give it a 6.5 out of 10, and my number 4 and dead last is the SpongeBob movie. I can't remember the name of it. I can't remember. It came out in 2015. It was like SpongeBob SquarePants the movie. I can't remember the name of it, but it's number 4. But overall, no matter what the critics say and no matter what anybody else says, I think, the original SpongeBob SquarePants movie is the best, but all the sequels are good as well. Plus, it's not like the children really care about what the plot is or what the story is about or, like how good the ending is and how good the cinematography, the music, and all that stuff. They're going there as children to enjoy the movie. They're not really looking at all these aspects that these movie critics and these movie reviewers and all these other people are looking for in their movies. But not to say that children, don't like what the story is or what the ending is or what the cinematography or the music is. I'm just saying that I mean, children are gonna like the SpongeBob movie no matter what it is. I mean, it's SpongeBob SquarePants, for God's sake. You don't have to take them too seriously. But overall, I think this is a good movie, so I'll give it a 7 out of 10 and a recommend. I would recommend you guys to go to theaters to see it, but if you can't go to theaters to see it, I understand. Just wait until it comes out on streaming to watch it. I'm pretty sure it will probably be on like Paramount Plus or something like that because Paramount Plus owns the rights to SpongeBob SquarePants and Nickelodeon. So if you can't get to the movie theaters to see it, watch it on streaming. But overall, it's a good movie. I would recommend you guys to watch it. I would give it a 7 out of 10 and a recommend. And that is my movie review of the SpongeBob movie Search for SquarePants. And if you guys like this video, please don't forget to please like, subscribe, and comment. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace, period.